Okay, so we've got Demo 5 loaded up here. Basic motion blending with the story tool is the topic heading here. And we're just going to go out of Rob's demo layout back into the default story layout and just examine what we've got set up here. So we've got two file clips that are feeding into a character track in story. So just one important note about story is that you can be driving your animation from the take system if you have story turned off. And in this case, you just go to his stance pose as there's no animation in our takes. When we toggle story on, it will drive the character Gaunt through this clips information right here. So our walk 2 clip and our walk fall 2 clip are in the scene as they are, just like this. So as you can see, it goes from one clip and then it goes transitions to the next. So the first thing we want to correct is their offset in global space so that one clip will correspond to the other. So with the walk fall 2 clip, the right clip selected, let's select his ankle effector. We're going to drag his ankle effector in as our match object. And we're going to open up the match options to say, let's match this clip to the previous clip at the start of the selected clip. So once we click on OK, you'll see that we now corrected for the difference in space. So as we can see, there's a little bit of a jog shuffle step going on in between the blend there. So let's just find actually where he's got a nice flat foot on the last frame. And let's go in a little bit to our clip. And let's just trim our clip back to have an endpoint there. So let's just get that snap back to its origin and then re-abut them together. Perform our match one more time. So now we see that we've corrected that little blip shuffle step that we had going on. So it's a pretty seamless blend at this point. However, let's just show off some of the basic capabilities of the blend, and let's overlap them in time. And let's turn on Ghost to give us a nice graphic indicator of what's going to happen during our blend. So if we really zoom in and focus on the blending transition area, we can see that we're going from the pink colored ghost to the green colored ghost over this transition. And graphically, we can just select and say we want to fade that, make that transition overlap longer. And at this point, they're just set up as a linear transition. If we select the clip and go to its properties, we can change that to be, instead of fading out in a linear manner, we can have a fast fade out. Sorry, we're looking at the right. Be a fast fade in for that clip. You see the curve change, and we flip over to the other clip there and maybe make it a fast fade out, just so you can see that you have some of your standard retiming and keyframing capabilities built in the story tool for some motion editing. So let's carry on back to our demo. File number 6, we're going to look at how we can integrate camera with the story tool as well.